Hey guys, let's talk about a few more parts of the camera that are pretty basic that you really need to know about. First off, as always, I could turn it on. I don't really need to quite yet, so I'm just going to keep it off to save batteries. Let's talk lens. Now, most of your lenses have these two different parts that can turn. The big one, if you twist it, the lens will extend out. This is because these are zoom lenses, so that will get you closer or farther away. The smaller ring, this one, it doesn't do anything when you twist it, but if you are looking through your viewfinder, this is how you can adjust your focus. So instead of having the camera focus for you, you could twist this and focus it yourself. Now, if you wanted to do that, you have to turn to the side. There's AM. A stands for auto. The camera is automatically going to focus for you. M stands for manual. So if you wanted to be the person to focus, I would flip that to M. And on the camera body itself, I would flip that to M. So if you ever notice that your camera's not focusing, double check see if it's on manual or if it's on auto. So if you want the camera to do it, it needs to be on AF, autofocus, and A. Okay? All right. Now let's talk about if I wanted it to focus automatically. When you're taking a picture, so you turn it on. So we know if we press the shutter release, it'll take a photo. But if you press it halfway, the camera will focus for you. So this just popped up. This is our flash. See how that pops up? That is because the camera is sensing it's kind of dark in my room. If it pops up, use it. You don't have to worry about it. If it says it needs flash, try the flash. Or you could always change your settings, but that's a whole other thing. So, as I said, if I take the shutter release and I press it halfway, if we listen. Did you hear that? So all the way will take the picture, halfway will focus. So halfway it focuses, all the way takes the picture. If your camera will not let you focus, that's because you're too close to an object and the camera can't focus because you're so close. It's saying, hey, back up. I can't see when we're this close. So when in doubt, get a little farther away, try again, see if that works. All right, now how do we look at our pictures? So if we turn to the back of our cameras, there is the playback button. It looks like the YouTube logo. If I click that, that will take me onto the screen to show me what picture I just took. I was just pointing out the window when I took my picture. I had my curtain down. So we can look at our pictures that way. We can use this to scroll through, see some other pictures I took. Okay, so you're just scrolling through it. If you want to delete a picture, there's the trash can. Click the trash can and it says delete. You click the trash can again for yes, or the playback for no. Yes, delete. So in order to delete, you gotta click the trash can twice. It'll always double check with you. Okay, to get out of it, I can just click the playback again, and it's gone. Okay, now let's talk about the actual settings on our camera. These settings, let's talk about the main ones we're going to use. The one you're probably most accustomed to, and the one that you'll use the most, is auto. Auto is in green, and it says auto. That's nice and easy. That means the camera is going to automatically do everything for you. It will set the shutter speed, it'll set the aperture, it will do everything. Now, if you notice one below that, there's a little zigzag arrow with a line through it. That zigzag kind of looks like lightning. This is saying it is auto, but no flash. So let's say you were on auto and you tried to take a picture and it popped up. You're like, ooh, I don't want to use the flash. I'm in a place where I don't want to disrupt people. Just switch it to auto, no flash. So the little zigzag with an arrow, try again, and you can take your picture that way. Now your camera may not like it because it's saying, hey, it's too dark. So you might have to adjust some things. Okay, so we got auto, no flash. Also, to turn this wheel, what I'm doing is I'm pressing the center button and then turning it with my fingers. And this little white line is where it matches up. The other two we're going to use the most is going to be S, that's for shutter priority, and A for aperture priority. We'll get to those later on. But those are the main ones you're going to use. When in doubt, if I haven't told you otherwise, use auto or auto no flash. Okay, and one last thing. Below that is a second wheel. So there's a little button here. If I press this down, I can move this wheel around. So this has to do with how you take your pictures. Most of the time, you're going to want it on S. S stands for single frame. That means if I press my shutter release, it's going to take one picture. One and done. Single. CL and CH are if you wanted to hold down your shutter release and take a lot of pictures at once. CL stands for continuous low, CH continuous high. So a little faster, a little slower. CH and CL, continuous low, continuous high. If I held my finger down on the shutter release, it will take lots of pictures in a row. Go click, 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 click. This will be useful when we're in shutter priority mode. When we do a project based on movement, having a lot of pictures at once will make life so much easier. The downside to that is I now have a lot of pictures to go through and erase. So you don't want to be on continuous low or continuous high unless you realize that you're going to have to erase a bunch and you're willing to do that. For most projects, we're going to be on S for single. All right, there's a couple more of your basic things.